A Florida mother and her boyfriend have been arrested after they left her 2 toddlers home alone for 8 hours. When they returned, they found one of the toddlers dead. Donrae McLaughlin, 22 years of age, told investigators that she had taken a nap on September the 1st and that when her boyfriend, 26-year-old Sean Lee II, awakened her several hours later, her 3-year-old daughter, we don't know her name, but she was found unresponsive. The 3-year-old girl was taken to a hospital where tragically she was pronounced dead. Investigators found that Donrae McLaughlin and the scumbag boyfriend Sean Lee II both had gone to work that morning and they'd left the 3-year-old daughter and her sibling. We're not told the age of the sibling, but they were both left home alone for around 8 hours. Nobody checked up on the children during that time. I'm not a parent. I don't know every last detail about how to be a good parent, but I'm pretty sure that you don't leave your children alone for 8 hours. Not young children, certainly. Not toddlers, certainly. I think there's approximately 10 million ways that they could cause harm to themselves during the course of 8 hours when kept in really even a relatively safe environment. There's always dangers. And if something does happen, of course, a toddler isn't going to have a way to rectify any issue, whatever it happens to be. If they accidentally swallow something that they shouldn't have swallowed, or if they accidentally fall, or they do this, they do that, they're not in a position to get any assistance. They are completely vulnerable. That's why parents need to be parents. That's why parents either stay at home with the children or they arrange daycare. Of course, an investigation was launched and a history of prolonged abuse and neglect was found. This was not the first time that both children received poor treatment, received abuse and neglect. The other child was injured. We're not told of the details of the injury, but we are told that the other child was taken to a nearby hospital. They received treatment, and again, seemingly both children had suffered a history of prolonged abuse and neglect. The mother and the mother's boyfriend fled their Gainesville apartment. They left to go to Atlanta, Georgia, where thankfully they were both arrested. They're awaiting extradition to face charges of murder and 2 counts each of aggravated child abuse and child neglect. We're told that the scumbag mother and the boyfriend both have bonds of $4.5 million each. I applaud that. $4.5 million is an extremely large amount of money, quite obviously. 10%, 20% of that is going to be very unachievable by almost everybody. So to me, Florida have made the right choice here by setting an unachievable bond, which is going to mean that these 2 prime suspects of child murder, of child abuse, of child neglect are going to remain behind bars until they face trial. And that's the right course of action to take, in my opinion. Florida, nor anywhere else, needs to have these prime suspects in child murder cases walking the streets. Again, there was another child involved. We're not told how old the other child was. We're told that the other child was taken to hospital on the night of the discovery of the 3-year-old being deceased, but that's all the information that we have. So we do hope and pray that the other child involved is safe as well, is put into either Child Protective Services care or ideally into the care, the guardianship of a loving family member. But either way, let's hope that sibling gets all of the care and attention, medical, emotional, that they're going to need. Let's also hope that the trial goes ahead unimpeded. My take on it would be the police, the prosecutors have got a very strong case already, such that they're able to confidently apply a $4.5 million bond for both scumbags. They both fled the scene, so, you know, the prosecution are going to have a pretty easy time of things, I would have thought. But that's my guess. I could be wrong. Either way, let's hope the investigation goes ahead unimpeded. Let's hope that justice is served, and if that means that these 2 scumbags, again, the mother, Donrae McLaughlin, 22 years of age, and her scumbag boyfriend, Sean Lee II, if they are guilty of murdering the mother's 3-year-old daughter and abusing, neglecting both the daughter and her sibling, let's hope they get banged away for life. For life. Let's hope the other inmates and the guards have ample opportunity to have nice little cozy chats with the scumbags, of course, after they've been convicted, after they've been sentenced. Let's hope the other inmates and guards get to spend quality time with them, having nice little chats about how they treated the mother's 3-year-old daughter and the 3-year-old girl's sibling. Let's see if retribution can occur. I would encourage it personally. I'm being vague with my words purposefully, and I'm going to wrap things up here. So, of course, full condolences to all of the family members of the deceased 3-year-old girl, all of the sane family members, those touched by the murder. Again, let's hope that the other sibling is put into care of a loving family. So I'm going to thank you for your time. If you appreciate the coverage, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit, and take care.